You can be anything you want. Whew. That's the sentence. The one your parents said, your teacher said, your coach, your grandma, your graduation speaker who clearly rehearsed in the mirror for 3 weeks. Every single one of them meant well. Every single one of them was not telling the full story. In this video, we're going to look at what actually happens when the most loving sentence in the English language runs into 50 years of genetic research. We'll meet the twins who were separated at birth and somehow ended up living the exact same life. We'll look at what growth mindset actually promises and what it quietly doesn't. And we'll end with what you should probably be telling kids instead. Spoiler, it's more useful than a poster. Meet our orange kid. Small, happy, still has that look on his face like nothing has disappointed him yet. From day one, the sentence is everywhere. You can be anything. An astronaut, a surgeon, a professional athlete, a surgeon who is also an astronaut, an athlete who performs surgery in space. All of the above, simultaneously, obviously. He believes it. Why wouldn't he? So he tries piano. 3 months. Stops. Soccer. 6 months. Stops. Math competitions. Art class. Swimming. The violin, briefly and painfully. After each one, the sentence. You can be anything you want. It's kind. It's warm. It's the verbal equivalent of a hug that goes on slightly too long. It is also, scientifically speaking, missing some important context. Thomas Bouchard, University of Minnesota. He had an unusual hobby, finding identical twins who were separated at birth and raised in completely different families. Then, he brought them together, as adults, to compare. Meet Jim Lewis and Jim Springer, separated at 4 weeks old, met for the first time at 39. Both named Jim. Okay, coincidence. Both married women named Linda. Divorced them. Then both married women named Betty. Both had sons. Both named them James Allen. Both had dogs named Toy. Both drove the same car. Vacationed at the same beach in Florida. Left love notes around the house for their wives. At this point, it stops being coincidence and starts being a research paper. Bouchard studied hundreds of separated twin pairs. Personality, intelligence, career choices, sense of humor, political views. Same pattern every time. Strikingly similar. Despite completely different childhoods, families, countries, the environment mattered less than anyone expected. The genes mattered more than anyone was comfortable admitting. Robert Plomin spent 50 years on this question. 50 years. His conclusion? Nearly every psychological trait, intelligence, creativity, ambition, emotional stability, is roughly 50% heritable. Which means environment still matters. Education matters. Effort absolutely matters. But you are also working with raw material you didn't choose. Raw material that sets a range. Not a ceiling, not a destiny, a range. You can move within it, significantly, with work, with time, with the right conditions. But the range itself came with you, before your first word, before your first lesson, before anyone told you that you could be anything. Now, before you start writing angry comments, hold on. Carol Dweck, Stanford. She spent years proving that people who believe their abilities can grow actually grow more. People told they're talented, stop taking risks. People told they worked hard, keep pushing. Growth mindset is real, well documented. It matters. So maybe you can be anything is just growth mindset with better branding? Almost. Growth mindset doesn't mean unlimited potential. It means you can improve within your range. Usain Bolt has a growth mindset. So do you. He's still going to win. A kid who struggles to carry a tune can improve, with the right teacher, enough years, real dedication, genuinely impressive progress. Probably not Carnegie Hall, and telling them they'll definitely get there doesn't help. It sets them up for a very specific kind of confusion. The confusion of someone who did everything right and still didn't make it. Not because they failed, because the sentence failed them. You can be anything you want doesn't prepare anyone for a world where talent is partly inherited, opportunity is unequal, and working hard is necessary, but not always sufficient. It's not cruel to know this. It's cruel not to. So what do we tell kids? Not nothing, that's worse. And not, you can't be anything you want. That's just pessimism in a sensible-looking coat. The more honest sentence, the one the research actually supports, sounds like this. You have real strengths. Find them. Build on them. See how far they take you. Because people who discover what actually fits their wiring and go deep end up more satisfied than people who spent years chasing a dream the sentence gave them, but the genes didn't. Our orange kid doesn't need to be told he can be anything. He needs to be told, find what fits, then go all in. That's not a smaller dream. That's a more survivable one.